Let's go back to our top story now. There's movement there. Chaos, of course, continuing in Mangaung in the Free State, where residents are protesting over poor service delivery. Silindelo Masikane is following this one for us. Sli, where are you? What are you seeing?
We're still in Mangaung, Shahan, and we are on one of the main roads here in the area. And you know, of course, that protest action has been continuing since yesterday. We are seeing burning tires once more. We're also having a group of some of the protesters approaching and coming down this particular main road. I am joined by one of the protest leaders who I just want to bring forward. Mama, please just introduce yourself. Who are you? And what is happening right now? I see a group of protesters coming down the road.
Okay. Ke to bua ka Sesotho ne. Ke re itumetse Magonopane. Ke vice chair wa MCC. MCC e bolela Mangaung Consent Committee. Batho ba batlang mo ke batho ba reng re kgathetse, re utlwile, re teneile. Tšhelete ya government e berekiswa di batho ba individuals, batho ba hirwa ka seguggu. Batho ba etsiwa dintho tse re sa di batleng ge le bana ba Bloemfontein ke kopa o ntsha mask ke re ho lekane ho fihlile mo re reng ho eme ntho engwe le engwe e tlamehile e eme ka ga Bloemfontein because gale Bloemfontein e etsiwa dintho tse re sa di batleng jwale batho ba batlang mo ke bana ba Bloemfontein ha se bo mang ke batho ba reng tšhelete ya state ho irwa ka bonyatsi ho irwa ka bagotsi batho ba dula mekhukhung gale batho ba fiwa di-number di-T number ha o ketwa ho latuwa batho di-family tsa bona ba kenywa matlong ho go thuleng batho ba tlamehile ba kenyo ona jwale batho ba Bloemfontein ba re ba eme ngwana o shwele maobane ngwana o hlokaetse maobane. I'm sorry to say ngwana o shwele because a se pege ngwana o hlokaetse maobane ka baka la batho la di-foreigners tse kenang ka ga naga ya rona ha ba keta ke di-Guptas tse kenang ka ga naga ya rona tse e leng gore gona yo tjena lelapa leo ha le na ntho e le jang ka baka la gore ba batla o blame ba shifta the blame ba re ngwana o bolawe ke security ngwana o bolawe ke di-Guptas jwale batho bana ke batho ba tsamayang le rona ba reng re batla o bontsha gore Bloemfontein gale le re kentse ka dipokotong jwale re a tswa re re ho lekane.
All right, Shahan, as you can hear, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration here on the streets of Mangaung. We're seeing protest action once again resuming. We're seeing the residents voicing their concerns, saying that the shutdown has been a long time coming. They're now saying that they're actually going to be marching to where the family of the child who was killed yesterday stays. And as you can see, they've gathered in their numbers. They're going to be marching to that particular house. We've just spoken to one of the protest leaders, and I see that there are two more of some of the young people here in the area. So if you could just introduce yourself, and please introduce yourself and tell us exactly what are some of your concerns as the youth here in Mangaung.
This is Saison Piti, a community member and also a member of the committee of this MMC. So now, today actually, even though we know that we have the issues and the grievances that we have, but we have hearts as well. Yesterday, a 15-year-old was murdered, cold-blood murder. But it was murdered because of the foreigners were attacking us. So now we are going to that family to show them that we are with them as a family. Because when we are a community of Mangaung, we are a family. So now, as much as it's still shut down, our hearts have not shut down. We are still the same people. The reason why we do this is because we love our province and our municipality a lot. That's why we are doing this. Nobody wakes up one day and say, today I just want to cause havoc on the streets and close the streets. But when you beg somebody, you keep on begging them for more than 27 years and they fail you. Everybody has a breaking point, and we have reached our breaking point, because right now, as I always say, we have more than 43% of the youth unemployment rate of the youth in the country, and more than 60%, more than the half of population of the South Africa is not working. The job description is exactly what we want, and the economical transformation as well. This corrupt government has to stop. We need the amamenemene, aphume, ama officini. I have a lot of my people who can do the job better. Thank you very much.
All right, Shahan, I just want to leave you with some of the natural sound that we're hearing. The community of Mangaung saying they have had enough. Community members here in Mangaung, many of them part of the Mangaung Concerned Community, the group that has begun the total shutdown of the area. What they're doing right now is marching to the family of the child who was tragically killed, a teenage boy. One of the community leaders that I've just spoken to saying that just because they've shut down the area, it does not mean that they've shut down their hearts. They empathize with their family. The killing of the child was something that they, of course, did not foresee and did not want. But they're saying that for so many years, they've been voicing their concerns around the poor service delivery, the corruption, the levels of unemployment, and at this point, they've reached their breaking point, and they're saying that this is the only way to get government attention.
I know you've answered this question before, but for the benefit of those who are just joining us, seeing this protest unfold, let's talk about what the local municipality and officials are saying about the concerns. Are they giving it adequate attention or not?
Not at this point, Shahan. It does seem as though there have been various engagements with government officials for a long time now, more than 5 years, in fact, where this community in Mangaung says that many of the issues of service delivery just do not seem to get any resolution. They've raised concerns around the lack of toilets, the lack of schools, the lack of TVET colleges, issues around unemployment, where they're saying that the municipal managers and the council are hiring their friends, they're hiring people from outside of the province, whereas the young people in the province still don't have jobs, and they're readily available to be able to do many of what is expected of these jobs. And they're saying that they just want the disbandment of this council. They find them to be useless. What we know is that the Premier of the Free State had promised or had told us yesterday during vaccinations in Putadichaba that she would be meeting with the protest leaders on Wednesday. At this point, it's still unclear if she has moved that meeting up. When I spoke to the leaders, they said they had not received any confirmation as yet. But what we know is that the Premier of the province has said that she would meet leaders on Wednesday, but was calling for calm. She was calling for the community to stand down, saying that COVID-19, we're still living in this pandemic, and that them gathering in this way will not aid that. But as you can see, those calls have not been heeded.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Silindelo Masikane is in Mangaung, of course, following that protest for us. We will go